member,
They
and
can
you
help
could be
you find
holding
rent,
all
utilities,
these incredible
SNAP,
informations in your
food
hand.
benefits,
Then
mortgage
go into that
assistance,
incredible membership
and help
newsletter
you
and
with
start
eviction moratorium
grabbing these incredible
questions
checks.
as well.
Let's go over how
There's
this works,
Facebook,
starting right
Twitter,
now.
and Instagram.
Step one,
Individuals
go into
reach
the video,
out to them and
join the
indicate
channel.
city and state you're from,
Step
and
two,
they'll get back to you
go to
shortly.
this website,
That's a community
news.lalate.com/newsletter. That website is at the top of the chat, the pinned comment, and the description of this video. That's the newsletter. The newsletter is at news.lalate.com/newsletter. The top of the chat, the pinned comment, and the description of this video. It's a password-protected newsletter website, and the password is sent from me to you on every post that is posted all throughout the day on the channel in which you became a member. So you're watching this show, Evenings at LA, at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 5:30. It'll say, hey, there's a new show, Evenings at LA, airing right now. Current password, here it is. There you go. It's that simple. As soon as a new video is going out, I get to send you that alert. Brand new password. The password is updated daily at about 9 a.m. Sent out to you throughout the day. Almost sent out almost 100 times per day. Grab that password, go right into that password protected newsletter, and start getting those bonus checks. ABC, E through K, L to Q. Because this is the primetime show, we're going to go to the other stimulus checks
continues
right now.
In a big second half of
Stimulus
LA,
check
from the shores of Santa Monica, California, and
is
Wall
a
Street
lot
Live.
of
How
money.
are you?
Stimulus check
Thank you for joining me on
is
a
a lot of
historic
money.
day for this
It's the
channel,
employee
historic
tax
day for
retention
local power
credit.
historic
And if you had an
day
employee on
for
staff when the
all
pandemic
wide.
hit
Right now,
in 2019,
at the time of this
and kept them on staff in
broadcast,
2020, and at
you're
least
currently
one of the quarters of
live on
2021, you're getting
different
paid an
channels of the same
insane
line.
amount of money.
LA1 is
And all the
right live
details
right
of that money
now.
is in that
LA2
membership newsletter.
is
It's the employee
live
tax
with
retention credit. It's an
Stimulus
insane
Live.
amount of
And if
money.
you're
It can be, in
watching
some
LA3,
cases, over
which I
half
know
a
you
million
are,
dollars.
Congratulations, our
Become a
brand
member. It's in the
viewers
newsletter,
watching
and
this
also
debut
reach out to
show.
tax preparer, which
Wall
explains
Street
this a little bit
Live
more in
is airing
detail
live
to you.
on LA3. Three channels live
Unemployment
at the same time.
stimulus.
If you want to pencil this
And
in, when
PBT
is this gonna
checks.
happen next?
Stimulus.
I believe it's going to
Only
happen
on
a
our evening
regular
shows.
basis.
Let's go with
After
those right
LA
now.
usually
First,
takes
unemployment.
about, let me see
If
I
you
got
are
it.
a W-2 employee who has
8
been
a.m.
fired
Pacific Standard Time.
anytime recently, what do you do?
East Coast is about
Step 2,
11 o'clock
step 1,
Pacific Standard Time.
file the claim.
So if
File the
you
claim
wanna
with your State's Department of
experience
Unemployment.
this incredible
It'll ask you
brand new
3
dynamic
questions.
to this family.
Were
Then
you a
earlier
W-2
every day,
employee
you'll be
who
able
has
to
been
watch Wall
fired?
Street Live when the
Answer
market's
yes.
open. And
In this
that will be a
scenario,
preview
absolutely.
after
W-2 employee
LA
fired.
on LA
Date you're fired, put it
later in the day.
Then it's got you willing to work? Yes. Able to work? Yes. Done. The claim
And
will
that
be approved.
incredible
That's
stimulus right
straightforward.
now is
Date you're fired, willing to work,
continuation
able to
of
work,
checks.
done.
Now, the
But you're
first
not
check
done
to ABNC
there.
done by
Now
Joe
it's going to have you
back
go
in
through a
the
series of
month of
questions
March.
thereafter.
It'll long
And those
be more
series of
checks
questions
than they
thereafter are
are
going to
every
ask
day.
you
You
to
need this, whether
indicate
you are into
what
the
happened
walk-ins
after
of
you got
markets or
fired.
whether you're not on the market.
And it's going to do what something's called
A lot of the stuff
certify
is very
for weekly
exciting
benefits.
for so many Americans.
So it's going to start the day in which you're fired and bring you up to the present.
F. $4,000
1 week at a time.
for electric vehicle.
Certified for
Stimulus
benefits, bring it all the way to the present.
Stimulus
And keep
G
on doing to
is
up to the
30% off.
present.
Stimulus H, $2,000.
You can stop and take a break and go back and continue it.
$2,000.
And you go back in
Then we have
time, of
stimulus
course. If you've never done this before,
Excuse me, I.
There's a lot of money.
$8,000 stimulus check. J, $8,000.
if it's 15
K,
weeks, it's a lot of money. It's your unemployment stimulus.
Wow.
And it's
We're not
law.
done there yet, because then we go
PBT
to
checks
L,
also heat up tonight's stimulus as well.
Average of
If you had
losers,
children who
$4,000
are normally paid,
rent is M.
normally fed
Let me
by the
pause here,
schools
'cause I don't think I've ever made this
for
very
their
clear.
meals,
When we're
or
going
given
through
discounted food
UK,
from
a
the
lot of
schools
these
for their
checks
meals,
are
and those children had to
absolutely
stay home during the
for
pandemic
middle-class
at any
and
time.
upper middle class viewers as
Well,
well. So
now you're
if
going to
you've
get
got
checks
things
for
going on
that
for your life and you want some
because
money
you had to pay
from
for
the
their
car,
meals
what
at
you're
home
doing.
rather than
Yeah,
the
a
schools
lot of
provided
this
for
is not
free or
just low-income
discounted.
households.
That's
It's
called
just absolutely
PEBT
incredible.
checks, and those are still coming out from
And
states.
let's
Details of that
then
coming
go
to a
to
brand new
stimulus
show on the
N.
channel in the next few
Stimulus N
days.
is just,
So big stimulus for
this channel.
2023.
People motivating
Stimulus
one
checks A, B,
another,
and C,
it
E to
started
K, L to
with
Q for
John
USSI, SSDI,
was
SSA,
watching
veterans,
the
low income,
show about 2
unemployment
years ago,
stimulus,
and he said,
small
"I
business
got
stimulus,
that."
children's checks.
And I said, really? He says, yes, I got
One of the most
that.
delicious items of
I
that,
had featured
the
stimulus on my channel
MFCs,
for a while, brand new
the
tablet,
big
brand new
checks,
computer, brand new
$500,000
laptop,
for
that.
small
And
businesses,
free internet. And he
the
says, I got it,
children,
and I'm
the
watching
home
it now.
repairs, the
Well, I
computer, the
recorded his
car.
success story.
Why
I
would
also
you
told him
not
to get more
become
stimulus.
a
He got
Purple
more
Hawk?
stimulus days later.
Purple Hawk, Purple Power,
$1,000.
Casino VIP, just
But
a few
then
dollars to
his
become a
motivation
member.
story
And guess how much
inspired
money
Stanley, who's
is
watching
available
John
for
Stanley,
you.
of course, got Jack
Over
A and Jack B. What happened
$300,000
there?
of stimulus is
Stanley said,
detailed in
How
the
come
membership
we don't get
newsletter
Catholics up, man?
for just the price of a few
spelling out the
dollars, the
tablet
price of a
thereafter.
hamburger.
And then Lynn
You
Glenn
get
was
access
watching.
to
She
all
said,
this incredible
"They're
information
getting
in that
tablets?
membership
Let's
newsletter.
some
Become
women
a
have
member
tablets right
right now.
So she got
It
tablets.
pays to become a member
And that's the true
because
motivational spirit of
the
this channel.
details
Let's
of all
jump
this
on the
incredible
live chat and
stimulus
see
in
who
that
this
membership
live
newsletter is far
debut
more
show
than the
right
price
now.
of a membership.
So we have
And far more than the price of a membership for a lot of people.
Thank you.
There's a lot of stimulus in that incredible membership newsletter. And the big second half, we're going to go over more about why it's so important to do things correctly.
Great information.
And doing things correctly involves also crypto and Wall Street. And the big second half, we're going to look at what's going on right to this moment tonight. Inflation, well, new inflationary concerns as well. And what's going on? Well, we'll be looking at a brand new series of reports coming out just in the last few minutes, which is Treasury yields at the highest levels in 3 months and potentially for a larger rate hike on the Federal Reserve. The 2-year note is surging right now.
The stimulus of
It's a nice broadcast on a beautiful evening.
With stimulus,
the 10-year note is up as well dramatically. And then our coins are going really fascinating moves left and right. This was earlier today. These were our breakout coins on Mornings
There
LA.
you
Did you
go.
watch that show?
Federal
I think you did.
stimulus.
And let's jump in the live chart and you see my
Largest
live
check,
reaction to the situation as well.
Smallest check.
One chart,
fastest
green.
rounding time.
One chart, red.
$45,000.
And boy, they've been very, very dramatic today.
By the end of the week.
And let's see how dramatic they've been. This is the one-day chart. Let's go over the one-week chart.
Checks.
Yeah, look at that big
checks
free fall
for
in the last 2 hours.
home repairs,
That's Bitcoin went as high as nearly 25,000 early this morning.
The computer, the
And
internet,
Decentraland
and
is
more.
really
It's just
at the edge of going
incredible.
red right now.
And
Will it be red
the
by the
success
second
rates
half of
continue
tonight's
to grow.
broadcast?
Dragging the
We jump in
live
some
chat.
breakout
She's
coins and the opportunity to make big sums of money. I'll show you how to make
Margaret continues to get checks.
So 19% on your move tonight from the shores of Santa Monica, California. It's all in that incredible membership newsletter. It heats up tonight's show in the big second half. The market rally is underway, and I'll go over what you need to know for this market. A lot of money and a lot of excitement. What a big show we have tonight. I'm so excited you're here. So much to detail, and it's all in that incredible membership newsletter. Become a member and get ready for all this incredible sums of money in the big second half. From the shores of Santa Monica, California, the golf tournament is also really complete. We're chucking back to the Palisades Riviera to see what's going on with the major battle for that win. It's down to John Rahm, who is currently 17 under through the 9th hole, and Max Homa, who is 15 under through the 9th hole.
The amount and how to
it is
track
getting
the
really,
check.
really
It's incredible.
close. Of course, Tiger Woods is the
Next
host
up is
of the Genesis
the
Open
lifetime
that I'm referring to,
stimulus, because
which
once
is
your
by the
benefits
shores
go
of
up,
Santa Monica,
they never
California.
go down.
I'll be back with you in
But
60
no one's
seconds
really
with this
telling
more.
you how this
It's a
works.
huge show tonight.
Here's
It's
what's
very
important to
exciting.
understand.
It's brand new.
And I have an update
and
about
it's
this
just
as
getting
well,
started.
because of
I'll be back with you in
Daly's
60
comments
seconds as we
yesterday
jump in the latest details of what's going on with your economy, your
benefits
stimulus,
are getting multiple raises.
your crypto,
You got a 5.9%
and of course,
raise
major breaking
last
news
year.
coming on some
That's
stocks
what you have
and some
right there.
inflationary reports minutes ago.
You're getting
I'll see you back in 60
8.7%
seconds.
raise next year. That's raise number 2. And
If you want money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now, then reach out to the community page.
I don't think
the
that's
volunteers
really
can help you
meant
find
now
that
I
money
read
for
your
rent and
comments, but even
utilities.
if you think
That's at
what you meant. No,
news.la.com/community.
very clear.
The community page features a series of volunteers who are viewers like you.
2 more raises.
They can help you find
You'll have
rent,
4 raises
utilities,
so that by
SNAP,
2024,
food benefits,
you'd have a large
mortgage assistance, and help you with eviction moratorium questions as well. Their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram individuals reach out to them and indicate the city and state you're from, and they'll get back to you shortly. That's the community page. Volunteers working for you, viewers helping one another.
Which brings us now
Stay with
to
LA
the
for more.
big question mark, and I know you're wondering about this. And I
Join LALATE Daily for the excitement of the new LALATE Live Daily. The excitement starts on mornings LALATE at 9 a.m.
First, NSC is not a long enough yet.
Home LALATE returns at 11 a.m. daily.
That the House is going to stay Democrat. That's true. The House is split.
And then afternoons LALATE at 1
There's a
p.m.
possibility that not happening. So this is what's going to happen.
Join us daily as the
Democratic
excitement
president,
continues
a Democratic
live from
Senate,
Santa
and a
Monica
Republican House.
on LALATE.
Okay. So that means
And the excitement
volunteers
continues
are not gonna
right
have
now from the shores
You're
of Santa
not gonna
Monica,
have
California,
more
as this graphic is heating up
reconciliation is
right
when
now.
You have
this
Democrat
big night.
Senate,
Treasury
Democrat
yields
House.
are
Do
now
not ask
rising
about
to the
weekend
highest levels in
primary
3 months
content. That's
right
gone.
this
Number
evening,
two,
amid potential for
what
larger rate
you
hikes for the Federal
are
Reserve.
going to
The
have
10-year note
is
rose to a
two different
4.718%
thoughts of
tonight,
life on how to
and the
deal with
10-year
situations,
rose
and
to a
they either agree to do
3.92%.
something
Those are
together
both the
and do
highest
nothing
levels we
at
have seen on this
all.
channel since November
Number
2022.
four, they're
What
not
is the
gonna eliminate
significance
anything
of this
that's out
major
there. So I wanna
bond
make very
rally
clear, FSC
tonight?
and
It's
IS,
breaking news
and
on a
LSE
big
are not gonna
evening
go away
as
just
final
by
round
what they're
action
doing
from the
because
Genesis
they don't have
Open
enough
by the
people
shores
to
of San Diego,
approve a
California
removal of
is
something.
underway. Let me go over the
I know that's
significance of that
confusing today.
Treasury
They don't
run
have
right now.
a majority
Treasury
in the
yields, of
House
course,
and the Senate,
mirror
one political
inflationary
party,
concerns.
remove
If
an
you
FSC
believe
or
that
remove an IS
rates are
or
going to go
remove an
higher,
IS,
then
that's not
Treasury yields are
gonna
going
happen at all.
higher.
So,
Without going into the issue of
what
a
is
yield curve
going to
inversion,
get
which confuses some people,
passed
I want to tell
and
you,
what is
these Treasury yields are
absolutely
getting
not
very
gonna get passed.
fascinating,
And I
and
know
their
this is
movements
gonna be
left and
totally
right
different than
are
yesterday.
really getting very
First,
dramatic right
all the
now.
Bernie stuff is not
Let's look at
gonna
those
get
numbers
passed.
right again, one more
Dental
time.
vision,
The
hearing,
3-year
going out to the
note
age of
is
Medicare,
right
all
now
that
at its
Medicare
highest level
changes never
in
gonna happen.
over
Number
2 years, practically.
First time
since November
home buyers,
2022.
$25,000.
That 2-year note is now at 4.718%. That's really high, folks. The 10-year bond is now at a 3.929 right now.
Number three,
Again, the highest level we've
CTC,
seen
the
since November
$300 a month for
2022.
children under
What
the
is the
age of 17
concern? The
lifetime.
concern is
Absolutely
more
not
interest
gonna
rate spikes
happen.
from Jay
Republicans are not
Powell
gonna approve that.
and the Federal Reserve.
What
Likely to happen?
about
Absolutely.
cars,
And why is the bond yields moving so dramatically? Because they believe it's not priced into the markets. And when it's not priced into the markets, they want to assess the risk, and they want to assess the risk by trading up the note so that if it does happen, that we're already at that point across the board.
Something else in just a second.
Do we see anything else indicative of that tonight? Let's jump over some stocks in just a second, but first let's jump over some crypto. Is crypto impacted by yield curve inversions? Absolutely.
Because
yield curve inversions impact everything across the board. The day started with Bitcoin
what about the business
relatively flat at a 24,000 valuation, Ethereum at a 1,600 valuation. They were flat when we went on air this morning. Decentraland at the time flat as well at about a 71-cent pop. These were our breakout coins of Sunrise, all in that membership newsletter. Have you become a member? That membership newsletter features your breakout coins every day, which we'll go over those in a second.
That is
but where are we right now? Let's jump in some live charts
second,
right at the time of this broadcast, which is 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time on a beautiful Sunday. This is a live chart right now. So this is the Decentraland right today. It is a green one-day chart. It was red on afternoons. Slightly green because the one-day is now slightly popped up.
The big progressive platform.
Here's BIT. If you watch the afternoon show, which aired right before this one, BIT was slightly red. Now it's slightly green.
That's just gone.
And what's going on? Let's jump in the chart right now. I am with you. That is actually the one-week chart. Let's go to the one-day chart. Okay, the one-day chart is very much red. So let's see what happened to Bitcoin over this 24-hour period. The time of this broadcast being taped is 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on Sunday.
Explained it to just recently.
Right now, Bitcoin is trading down for the day. It's red, 24,500.
Just like those two fractions.
Start of the day, where?
What fraction of the Republicans want
down for the day.
Stop spending?
How high did it go?
And
it went all the way up to almost
another
25,000. That
really
was on
focus
our
on
morning show,
things,
and we were really excited at the time of that breakout upside. But by that time I was taping the afternoon show, you saw this happening with me. I had a live show on that time as well. And suddenly Bitcoin was falling apart,
what I want you
breaking
to
under the
understand
25,000
is that
support
it's a
level.
very, very fluid
Tonight, where is
situation.
it across the board?
No.
It's
on
testing
anything.
the $24,000 support level of one day. Here, what is the 1 week chart? Give us more indication.
The
1 week chart, we are
of
green
this
for
channel
Bitcoin. But where's that support level?
I think you know
It's clear around here, 24,000.
Anyone that's
If we break under 24,000, then we're going to 23,000. If we break under 23,000, we're going all the way over to 22,000.
That's
1 week. Let's go to 1 month.
And very maybe right now.
Wow.
Because no one
very,
knows what the Republicans' platform is going to be. No one knows what the Democrats' platform is.
You break under it, you can fall all the way to 22,000.
All the checks
3 months
for you here.
Yeah,
are now
you see what's
so
going on.
much
There's a
more
little thing at the
valuable
end
than
here.
anything before.
Don't hold it. We could go all the way to 22,
that just sort of
23.
said, "Oh, it happened this way."
So what do I think is going to happen
That way, which was now
on
3
Bitcoin
years ago, is
tonight?
not
Sunday
situation going to happen. Going
Bitcoin generally rallies up Sundays.
A Republican House
trades down on Saturdays. If you've been watching this channel for the last 2 years.
So anyone who tells you yes,
it's clearly trading up right now because you see that little pop. Let's go into a one-day chart, so it's more obvious.
So important.
There you go. So it's clearly trading up right now.
Yes.
Oh, it went back to red for the 1 day.
Lifetime stimulus, yes. Well,
it's clearly trading up right now, but it's barely holding its position.
Because at this point, it's
now let's jump into another coin to see if it's indicative of the whole market. Decentraland.
And they don't even agree on
1 day chart. Green up. Pop at the end of the day. Yes.
Let's go back to the market.
See that pop at the very end of the day, right now. Went from 71, went up to 72 right now.
Let me look at the numbers
1 week chart
across the board. We have a split market.
Yeah, I got a nice little pop this morning. Got a very, very nice pop this morning. 74 did not hold it.
So the Dow was up, and now the Dow has.
And now for the 1 month chart, it's actually heading negative, red for Decentraland.
And this.
So if you've been watching this channel over the last 2 years of my crypto coverage, this is what we've generally seen on this channel.
By
coins generally start to trade up on Sunday afternoons and trade very much down on Saturday afternoons. So let's see if that plays out again tonight. It'll be very fascinating. We'll check back in tomorrow morning live on air on Morning's LATE at about 9 a.m. We'll see if that happens across the board. Why is this so important? Because we've had a lot of Sundays in a row, almost 4 Sundays in a row, where we're testing those lower support levels on Bitcoin, and we came out clear. We almost broke under them, and right now we're testing it again. Don't want to keep on testing that lower support level every day on every Sunday on Bit. And the issue is that
I don't think so.
We're getting close again. We're getting really close again, whether it's Decentraland or whether it's Bitcoin. Here's what's at issue is that
bond yields will continue to track higher. I believe that the
1 week chart
very, very
and if we do not hold that support, you see how low we can go.
Santa Claus rallies right around the
3 month.
So even though we have
you see how clear that is.
Even though
we have a pop at the very end of that chart for the 3 month for Bitcoin. If we don't hold that support level right now, we go all the way back down to here with 22,000, 21,000. There's a big difference between 24,000 and 21,000. That's $3,000 drop. We don't want to drop again at all. And we have tested this almost 3 weeks in a row on Sundays on LALATE. That's why you don't want to miss the weekend shows on this channel, especially when it's your stimulus and it's also your money.
In a recession,
because Bit is testing those Sunday support levels once again. Indicative of that over for Decentraland. Let's look at the Decentraland. Let's look at another coin right now. Here's Decentraland. I'm in the truck with you. 1 month. Very, very close. Very, very close. 1 week. Ooh, that just happened. That drop at the end just happened while I cut back and forth between Bit and Decentraland. Getting really, really close.
Prime time show that
I was talking about. This is why your Sundays are so critical for watching LALATE, and your Sundays are so critical for your coins. Now let's jump over to some income movements across the board. We're trying to find some coins that are breaking out today, and where are our breakout coins? We started them this morning on Morning's LATE and all in the membership newsletter. Why do you want to become a member if you're into crypto and also stocks? Because this is in the membership newsletter. Every morning, your breakout coins. What are we looking for breakout coins? We're looking for an opportunity to make some money and get in and get out. Income, not investment, income. And our approach is the following.
Thank you for joining
me. A coin that is over 50 cents, preferably over $1. 2, that is up 15% for the day, potentially even more. And 3, done it before with a coin. So we want to get into a coin that's, let's say, maybe $1 up, $1 coin that is up, let's say, 15% right now. Get in and get out, make our 15% for the day and get out, and do it again, maybe with the same coin or another coin. And if we do it with the same coin again, that's even better. Burn has done this for us before. So has Wrapped Fill Coin. Wrapped Fill Coin started the day up 19%. We've had a run on this coin before in a 1-day run. It's a $8 coin. It makes total sense to go in and get out. We're not holding it long term. Burn, it's our profile. $1 coin, up 27% early today. Perfect sense across the board. Asterisk next to both of them because they are breaking out across the board today, left and right. How do you find those coins? Step one, go into the video, become a member. They're in the membership newsletter, updated daily at news.lalate.com/newsletter.
And it's
Become
a big
member and get
afternoon
all the
of Afternoons LA with the series debut.
The password
of
is delivered from me
Afternoons
to you Monday through
simulcast
Friday,
as your
shortly
big
after
brand
excuse me,
new Wall Street
password's
Live
delivered from me to
on
you every
the brand
day
new channel
in all the
LA3
posts on the
Hours
channel that you
morning
become a
with
member.
Afternoons.
Go into that incredible
Americans
password
across the
protected
land.
newsletter
We're going
website
to go over
and look at the
breaking
breakout
news,
points
the
happening
massive
right
news
now
comes,
so that
the
you can get on the
resignation of Nancy
path
Pelosi as Speaker of the House, and
to
the
some more
breaking
income.
news on those corporate
It
earnings
pays
that
to become a
came in
member.
the
It's
stock
$2 to become a
markets
member.
today,
And you get all this
yesterday,
incredible
including
information
Target with the major
for you
news,
left and right.
and
It
Kohl's
also
with the
features
major
your breakout
news
coins
today as well,
and your most
but
incredible
Walmart
coins of
beating
the day.
Lowe's
And these are
beating.
some of them.
Yeah, the
Raphel
Fed
coin was
governor's
featured
not
on this
agreeing
morning's
much of anything.
update.
We have breaking news minutes ago.
Why do I like
brand
it?
new Fed governor
It's an
gives
$8
different
coin.
guidance than Mary
Good.
Bailey and
It's up 19%.
Waller yesterday.
Better.
His name today is
And it's
Blue Hawk.
had a run like this
Details
before
on the
for us
impact
in
of
one
that
day.
on the
Perfect.
markets. The
You're a
Dow's
candidate
up
for us as
relatively
well.
well at the moment.
Burn.
The Nasdaq
Also
up
featured in the
as well,
membership
but
news
the
this morning.
S&P is
$1
struggling
coin.
a little bit across
Great.
the board. We'll go over the
Up
breaking
28%
news, what
this
the
morning.
Wall Street
Great.
market is looking
And it's
at
had a run
right
before.
now.
Perfect.
In a very tumultuous
The membership
week,
newsletter also
we're
features major
trying
points
to
and where they're going
dissect
across the
whether
board, so you don't want to miss
inflation
any of
has
these
come
details
down,
left and right.
whether it
Become
has
a
not,
member.
whether the
Why
Federal
would you
Reserve is
not
done
become a
with
member?
interest rate spikes, or whether
Access
they
to all
are
the
not,
incredible stimulus,
and whether the
months and
Federal
months and
Reserve
months of
is
stimulus
going to go from
checks,
75
brand new
basis
computer, tablet,
points
free
to
internet,
50
laptop,
basis point
guidance on your
in
breakout
the
coins,
next
opportunity
FOMC
to
meeting
stock
in
those
a few
coins,
days
opportunity to
from
make big moves
now.
across the
Plus,
board.
we'll be analyzing what you're
And
seeing
also
in the
this. Let's jump
market
into the latest details on what's
that
happening with
developments in
securities
the
and Wall Street
I'll be
tonight.
asking
So
questions
tonight
about
we have some
what we
other
see in the
major
supermarket.
elements at
The
issue,
stores,
and those are those
the
comments from Fed
numbers
Reserve
check
Governor
out. This is data
Michelle
that
Bowman,
Wall
who
Street's
believes
trying
that
to
this
analyze
Treasury yields are going to
tonight,
higher.
trying to analyze as
Well.
well.
They're still trying to get
It's
2%.
the debut
Target
of
for
Wall Street
inflation.
Live
Haven't
on
gotten it yet.
LA3.
We had some corporate earnings that
Also
came in after the
the
market
afternoon
closed.
broadcast
DoorDash
on LA1.
up 7%.
Yes,
Stock
for the first time
after it had
ever
reported a
after
revenue
LA,
beat
you'll be able to
and upper
watch
guidance.
tapes
The
live
company's fourth
on
quarter revenue came in
LA3
at
as
1.8
well.
billion,
Very exciting.
higher than expectations of
Very
1.7
brand
billion,
new. All
and
that
their
and
losses
plus the
were
latest details
greater
on
than
massive
expected.
stimulus. FSC,
Texas Roadhouse, however, dropped 5% after
and the
it
brand new
came in
question mark of
with
NSC.
quarterly earnings and revenue below predictions. Revenue came in at 1.01 billion, missing analysts across the board. DraftKings
shores of San
gained
Marco,
6%
California.
after
Let's
market
get to the breaking
after
news.
posting
Let's
per
get to
share
everything you
loss
need to know.
and revenue.
It's afternoon.
That was a little bit much in point with what they were looking for. And Moderna was down 6.7% after its influenza vaccine passed with mixed results in clinical trials. Applied Materials also added 2% after it posted the latest results. Its earnings were $2 a share, and its revenue was 6.74, beating expectations across the board. Big show, big broadcast. Let's jump back into the latest details of what's happening by the shores of Santa Monica, California, the Palisades Riviera. So John Rahm at the 17th hole right now is
Big
9
J,
under.
and this is the day
he has
the first
a
live showed on
it's
LA3.
through the ninth hole is
right
set
now, and
through
if
the
you're not,
through the
let me tell you what's going
Oh,
on.
just change again.
Afternoons LA will now be
Say it again. It keeps on
viewable
changes about to
live
read.
when it's taped.
John
earlier
Rahm
in the
is
morning
still in first
on
place.
LA3. If you're watching it right
and
now, well, the
through
Dow is
the-
up 22 points.
through the 10th hole,
S&P
he's
is
16
down
under.
11 points.
Max
NASDAQ
Homa
down about
through the
8
11th
points
hole
on new
is 16th
recessionary
under.
fears.
And on now
Across the
tied
board,
with
we have
Max,
breaking
with
news
Rahm.
with Fed
So
governors
Rahm and
speaking
Homa are
minutes
now
ago,
tied
and more will be coming out
at
in
16
just
under.
the next few moments.
But Homa's
Thank
only
you
on the
for joining
16th
me
hole.
on LA
Rahm
and
is on the
LA3
10th hole.
right now. The breaking news
We
across the board
also have
is
a
that
few
Target's
golfers back a
impact
little
on
bit
the Wall Street
further at
market
15
is
and
still
13
being
under.
today.
Tigers further
Target
back across
really
the board.
missed dramatically. In
This
third
is the
quarter earnings
exciting
reported yesterday.
Palisades
down 50%
Riviera Genesis
across
Open.
the board because
Been around since 1926. It's changed the name of the year. The host is Samuel Woods, the par 71, and
we're going to go over that stimulus.
Rahm has been impressive.
The demand
Max
for
Homa
the
especially
products
impressive
for
as well.
discretionary
And
spending,
boy, it is
which
now
little
a
bit
1,
different
2,
than
3,
you have to
4
buy
golfer
a
race,
piece of
and
wood
there's
or a
less
piece
than
of
3 strokes
lumber or
between the 4
nails and
golfers.
bolts
Tiger
and
is not in the
Lowe's
top 4, but he's
was
doing really
not
well.
there.
Total purse
That's
is $20
Target
million.
actually indicating that they're going to have to cut costs.
And full disclosure, I had 2
years.
choices:
Wow.
to be with you tonight in
The
recording,
latest
or be
details
on a
also
golf
continued a
course
minute
and
ago
watching
when we
all
had
this.
new data
A
that
golf
came in
tournament
today,
that I have
and
reported,
that data
I reported
was
from
the comments from
as a
James
golf
Goulart,
reporter
the
on
St.
scene
Louis
before.
Federal Reserve
It's a
president
lot of
minutes
fun to
ago.
record golf
And
on
he
scene
said
and in the press room.
that
It's a lot of
the effect
excitement. I've
of
done it
monetary
before.
Policy
But ultimately, I chose to be with you,
limited effect
because
on
your
inflation,
livelihood
but the
is
market
more
pricing
important
suggests
than
that disinflation
the results of golf
may start in 2023.
from the shores of Santa Monica, California.
Says we haven't
It's
gotten
golf and also
inflation
stimulus.
at
As
all.
one person asked
What
me
we've
earlier
been
today,
doing at the Federal Reserve
is the
hasn't
stimulus
yet
in the shores of Santa Monica?
impacted
California?
the
The stimulus
market
is not in
yet,
the shores of Santa
and that the
Monica.
impact
I'm
of
by
market
the shores
won't
of
be
Santa
felt
Monica,
in
California.
2023.
So is the golf tonight as well.
Boy, folks,
Everything you need
this
to
is
know, and
breaking
it's
news
all
because it's
deliciousness.
very,
I'm
very
so
different
excited
than
you're
what we heard
here, and
yesterday
let's see who's going to
from
win in the next
Daily
few
and
hours.
also
it's clearly going to
from,
be Rahm or Homer.
from Wallace.
I think both of them are
Daily,
incredible
the
people.
Fed governor out of San
incredible
Francisco,
golfers.
early
and they have
yesterday
very, very
said
different
that she saw
ways
that
of
inflation was
winning.
starting to come down.
Tiger's
She
been
said,
very,
"I'm not
very
looking at
impressive
the
as well in this
delay
tournament.
data, like the CPI, the personal consumption
from
expenditure
start to
index
finish.
being released.
A lot of
She
deliciousness
says, "I'm looking
and
at
a
the
lot of
live data
excitement,
from the
and we're
community."
just
She
getting
says,
started.
"The rent
The
has come
programming
down,
continues
even
throughout the
though
night.
CPI showed
3
that the
live
rent has
shows.
gone up.
It starts at
It's
4 o'clock
30% of the
with
CPI. So
Chris at Wall Street
starting to
Live on
see
Channel
a
3. 5
breakdown,
o'clock.
a disagreement
This shows
among
on
the
Channel
Fed governors.
1.
Daily saying
LALATE
inflation
Live.
may
And
be
then
coming down
6
a little
o'clock,
bit.
Stimulus Live on
Boulard
Channel 2.
saying, "No,
Everything you
I
need
don't
to
see
know,
it
and the
at
programming
all,
continues
and I
throughout
don't
the
see that
new
even
week
happening next
and the new
year."
morning.
And then
Make
even
sure
looking at which
you
data points to
become
look at is a
a member.
disagreement because
Get all those
yesterday
incredible sums of money. You deserve it. It was
on
past
Evenings
4.
LA,
You deserve all the sums of
late
money.
Wednesday
Stay informed, stay
night
focused.
said
Keep on
that
pouncing. Make
he
yourself
is
so
still
proud.
looking at
You're making me
delayed
very
data,
proud.
like the
Do everything you're
next
doing
CPI
and do it even more.
PCE
Stay informed, stay focused, and stay with LA for more.
So translation for you is that there's now a disagreement among the Fed governors for the first time this year about what's going on. First, they're disagreeing about which data to look at. Look more at live data versus monthly data. Two, they're disagreeing whether inflation should come down. Some saying it started to come down, some saying it hasn't even started to come down starting next year. And number three, disagreement on what they should do with the next meeting. The prediction
From
for
Wall
me,
Street
from
to Main
you,
Street.
for the next FOMC meeting is
This
likely a 50 basis
is
point,
LALATE.
not 75 basis points.
It's a major night as evenings in LA heats up.
But what's
3
clearly
channels, and the
agreed upon
stimulus is
that
here.
they're not gonna
And it's
stop
also
those
an incredible
interest
membership
spikes.
newsletter. Have you become
This
a
is
member?
really
It's
why
tonight's
you have to get
broadcast.
the
We're going to go over the
stimulus.
2023 stimulus checks for you. SSI, SSDI, SSA, veterans, low income. Stimulus checks A, B, and C first of the broadcast. Then we'll take a break, look at that incredible membership newsletter right here at news.la.com/newsletter. Then we'll go over the continuation of checks, E to K, L to Q, and then children's checks, small business students, and then the big second half will break out for the latest details of crypto Wall Street tonight heats up left and right. Here are tonight's major coins. Wrapped Bitcoin up 19% right today. Burn up 27% as well. And if you've been watching broadcasts on this channel all day long because they've been all new, you've seen this. Whoa, my goodness. Look at that drop. That is literally in the last 5 minutes. That is essential. And look at the Bitcoin. That is literally in the last 10 minutes. Huge. This morning we have a major run up on coins, and tonight, major rundown. We'll go over the latest details of what's going on. It's all in that incredible membership newsletter. News.la.com/newsletter with those incredible stimulus checks. We'll go over these checks, A, B, and C for Joe Biden. Then we'll go to the incredible newsletter after stimulus check C, then E to K, L to Q. These are 2023 stimulus checks for you in SSI, SSDI, SSA, veterans, low income. We're going to go over the huge checks, MSC, and how do you get them in the membership newsletter. We'll go over that at stimulus check C, become a member. And this broadcast will go over the major monthly stimulus checks, MFC, how to get them from the shores of Santa Monica, California. It's a big night, it's a big broadcast. The golf is underway just a few miles away at the Riviera Country Club at the shores of Santa Monica, California. And we're going to go over the latest details, what's happening there and what's happening here. Stimulus and golf shots. A lot of deliciousness, and also some coin going left and right from the shores of Santa Monica, California. A lot of money today and a lot of money tonight. It's all heating up here and also on a golf course. Everything you need to know and everything we're going left and right with heats up tonight's broadcast. It's a brand new show and it's a brand new day, and it's also excitement left and right. Everything you need to see is on tonight's broadcast, and wow, what a show it's going to be. You're going to get all that incredible sums of money one at a time, starting right now. State law because there's not a Republican majority in the Senate in state law, so it's not going to go away. Number two, the inflation releases. Many states are
lifetime stimulus has nothing to do with politicians. It has to do with Social Security Administration. And that big money is also heating up.
Good evening, everybody. One of the jokes has been on channel all day long has been people asking, is the stimulus in the shores of Santa Monica, California? No, the stimulus is not in the shores. I'm near the shores of Santa Monica, California. And also by the shores of Santa Monica tonight is the Palisades Riviera Genesis Open. And we'll be checking back in on what's going on with that excitement. Oh, my goodness, what a great show we have tonight.
Let's go back to
massive stimulus checks. We'll go over that membership newsletter after stimulus check C. And we'll go over which checks are great, and in the big second half we'll be jumping into
shocking.
Yeah, that.
To attain
a
sufficiently
restrictive Have you been watching the new shows all day long? They've been all new all day long, and this chart has this Bitcoin and this essentially have gone from green to red in just a very short period of time. Look at that free fall right now. Absolute massive free fall underway right now. And we'll be jumping into the latest details on this
yesterday as well.
Treasury yields rising to the highest level in 3 months. Potential more rate hikes from the Federal Reserve. What's going
and then
on?
Michelle
and also
Bowman
is
going to speak.
What a big show we have tonight.
Today.
I'm so excited you are here.
We're
going to go over first stimulus checks A, B, and C. After stimulus check C, we'll go in that membership newsletter, which is right there. Then we'll go to E to K, L to Q, and it's primetime shows tonight. So we're going to go to those stimulus checks R, the $500,000 stimulus, the children's checks, the unemployment stimulus checks. It's a big show. Let's go into that trading money
as
right now.
It beat on
the stimulus checks A, B, and C. E to K, L to Q are all this.
Coles today is down 4% as it withdrew.
These are law passed by the U.S. government for single individual $75,000
Alabama, you know about them.
SSI, SSDI, SSA, veterans, low income. As I go through each of the checks, I'll detail for you which check I like and why I particularly like it.
So we also
stimulus check B is 18 months, 5 checks per month, $3,000 across the board. We'll go over each check one at a time. Let's jump into it right now. Stimulus check A, B, and C deliver. These are the ones passed by Joe Biden in spring of last year, and they are really quite wonderful. Stimulus check A is a $6,500
third quarter earnings today, and revenue is down
stimulus check.
7%.
It's wonderful. The way that laws work is that once they're passed, they remain law so long as it's still funded. And these are all still funded. Stimulus check A is $6,500 to $12,000 stimulus check, and you deserve it. How do you get it? You go into the video, become a member, go down to stimulus check A in that incredible membership newsletter with stimulus A, and go get that beautiful stimulus check A. $6,500 to $12,000 stimulus check. Next up is stimulus check B, which I like for a lot of reasons. Because why? It does this. Pays you 18 months of beautiful checks, and not 18 months of one check. 18 months of about 5 checks per month. Frank Mancuso joined this channel as a member. Look at that beautiful hawk emoji member logo behind his name. And in less than 1 week, what did he get? Approximately 18 months of his mortgage, 18 months of all his utilities, and 18 months of high-speed internet checks every month. Let's add that up. Utilities, let's say he has 5 utility bills. And his mortgage, that's a 6 check. And his high-speed internet, that's a 7 check. That's 7 checks for nearly 20 months. That's nearly 140 checks he got by paying a few dollars to become a member of this channel. 140 checks he's getting for just paying a few dollars to become a member of this channel. And how much money is 140 checks? Let's run the numbers. 5 utility bills per month and his mortgage? Well, that's at least $1,000. That's at least $1,000 all his utility bills and his mortgage.
She says,
and his high-speed internet,
it's Kimberly Romano.
That's at least $18,000. It did not cost him $18,000 to become a member. How quickly did he get this? In less than about 2 weeks. That's why you want to become a member.
No, multiple checks.
Stimulus check A is great. It's $6,500 to $12,000. But B is the one that does this.
For her HOA
MSC. Monthly stimulus checks.
Then she also got
LALATE innovated the concept of advocating for monthly stimulus checks. I came up with the expression MSC.
So we are talking about
monthly or multiple stimulus checks. And it's law because you advocated for it as part of the Purple Power community for 3 years. And stimulus check B, as this channel approaches our 30-year anniversary, this is our legacy. 18 months, $3,000 across the board, 5 checks per month.
And
become a member. It's fast stimulus. In addition to stimulus check B, I love stimulus check C, which has been on this channel for a long time.
I was so elated.
And that is for
You
rent,
can see that.
utilities,
Yes.
mortgage
When I got
assistance,
the
and more.
email about my approval,
In the membership
thank you,
news, I
Elliot.
give you
love
12
your
places to
program. I
reach out
appreciate
to,
that
12
so
things to
much.
say and what to say.
Congratulations
Make
on
sure you
being
reach
on
out
the
to
live
all
show.
12 places
Margaret says,
for rent,
I want you to know
utilities,
I got
and
another
mortgage
$600 more
assistance.
for check
If you're going to
C.
know, also reach out to the
And
next
I
one,
have
because
an
you're also going to get a
appointment
yes.
next week to
That's
get
how
more
it
of that
works.
money.
And how
It's
much
looking
money
like
can
they're
you
gonna
get
give
for
us
these
6
numbers?
months.
Let's look at the success stories from other viewers, starting right now.
So what is this?
In fact, let's go in reverse.
What is this
Usually we start with a smaller number. Let's go with
Let's
a bigger
start
number.
with the federal
Here's
stimulus
Lorraine.
check, so
She
you
got
understand where it's coming from and why
105,000
it's
initially.
so incredible.
Then she went to
These
155,000.
FSCs started with
Incredible.
Biden.
We're not alone there, because Johnny
Passing
got nearly
executive action,
$250,000
checks.
for his 20 friends and neighbors. Numbers
They
keep on
are
going higher
checks
every
A,
day. Here
B,
is
and C.
Mark.
Nearly 100.
Mark is at 50,000. He went to 100,000. Then
Single individual,
166,000
let's
got
go get it. Married
because he got
couple,
stimulus check B.
$150,000. Let's go get it.
And here's Nisi.
If you rent, if you own,
Wonderful Nisi was at
if you have
23,000.
children,
She
if you
went to
don't have children,
50,000.
go get it.
Here's
Passed by
Nancy. She
Joe
was at
Biden
32,000.
in
She went to
March. By
50,000.
executive action, it's law and will stay
Utilities.
law.
These were our graphics
And
a few months ago. Now they're even higher across the
deserve
board.
it. Go
They're
get
over
it because
20,000,
you qualify.
18 months of
And how do you
incredible
get it?
utilities.
I'm gonna show
And these
you
were our
in the
went
second
numbers a
half of
few
this
months
recording.
ago.
Step 2.
Now they're
check
far
B.
over 30,000.
Because that's after A.
Why would you wait to
And it
become
is
a
hundreds
member
of
if you can
checks.
get
And
$30,000
viewers have got
in
to
rent,
like Kimberly Romano.
paid,
Hundreds of checks,
information
because
in the membership
check
newsletter?
B was
Why
followed
would you
up by
wait
E
to
through
become a
K,
member?
passed by Congress.
Do it right now and get those
Lots of
incredible
different
stimulus checks,
checks,
A, B, and
all
C.
for the membership
Same
discount.
eligibility.
Go right in this
Congratulations to
video, become a
Lorraine,
member.
105,000.
Congratulations
And
to
Dragon has gotten
the
170,000
every
as a
few
triple
days
member to
per
all 3 channels and a
power
volunteer to the
members
page.
per
Just
Hawk, per
absolutely
Power
huge.
Casino VIP.
Those are your
Because in the
beautiful
LA
stimulus checks,
newsletters,
A,
when
B,
you
and C
apply for these incredible
from
checks,
Joe Biden,
whether you're a member
past the
to
spring of
LA1,
last year.
LA2, or LA3.
Now, in addition to
Delivered
those
you
incredible
Monday through
stimulus
Friday,
checks in
7
the
p.m.
membership
Pacific
newsletter, we have
Standard
some
Time
checks
to the YouTube
E2K
alerts. Go right in
that
this
came
video,
from
become a
Congress, and
member.
those are incredible.
And
And let's look at those
newsletter.
great stimulus
I'm going to
checks,
go over
which
all
are
those
right
incredible
in that
checks
membership
in
newsletter
just a
together.
second.
After A,
The
B,
breaking
and
news
C.
that we're dealing with right
After
now
Joe Biden
is
passed those
very
first 3
tumultuous.
checks,
We
A,
have
B, and
breaking
C,
news
Congress
from
came
Federal
along and
Reserve.
did
We
other
have breaking
checks,
news for
E through
third
K.
corporate earnings.
And let's look
And
at
we have
those checks
breaking
right
news
now.
on what's happening
And how
on
much do they
Capitol
pay?
Hill. So I know there's a lot going on.
Stimulus check E is a
Just a short
$7,500
period of
stimulus
time.
check.
Let me go over
Half a $4,000
first the
stimulus
Federal
check.
Reserve, because this is
Incredible.
very important.
Have you become a member? What are you
Federal
waiting
Reserve is
on? What are you
everything
waiting to
that's
become a
gonna
member
impact
on?
this economy, and
You
I
think
gotta
someone's
tell
going to
you,
just throw
all
you
the reports I
$100,000
was
for doing
talking
nothing?
about
No,
what's
become a
happening
member
in
right
the Senate
now.
House today,
Just a
they
few
all went back
dollars, just a
to,
little bit of an
but
effort. You
it's
can
still
have a
the
lot
Federal
of money.
Reserve.
It's
The
that
Federal
straightforward.
Reserve will
Stimulus
have
check
governor
G
after
is a
governor
beautiful,
speaking in the last
wonderful,
3 days
incredible
about where
30%
they
off
believe
H
this
$2,000
economy is
stimulus
and
check.
where it's going.
I, a
And
gorgeous
as I
$8,000
teased
stimulus check.
earlier in
J,
the video,
$8,000 stimulus
I
check.
don't think I've had
And
a
K,
time
a
any time in
$14,000 stimulus check.
where I have Fed governors.
These are the
saying
checks
things
passed by
very
Congress for
differently.
you,
The only thing
and
they're
they
agreeing
are
upon is the
incredible.
following. Number
18
one,
months, $3,000 across
they
the
will
board,
be doing
5
interest
checks
rate
per month.
spikes
It's
all
fast
this
stimulus.
year. They
Get these
will be
incredible
doing
stimulus
interest
checks,
rate
E through
spikes
K,
next year.
in that membership
And
newsletter.
number two, they're not
L&M, N&O, and P&Q. Let's look at those checks right now.
clarification. Yesterday I said
L is $100,000 an average of low
inflation
interest
down
free
to
money.
4%. I misspoke.
M,
She
a
wants to get the
$4,000
flood
stimulus
rate
check.
down to 4%.
N,
She still
a
wants
brand new
inflation down to
computer,
2%. So we
tablet,
are at
laptop.
a 7% inflation.
Don't you love that?
We're very
I love
far
it.
away.
Stimulus check N
Other
in that
than
membership
that,
newsletter. Brand new
they're
computer,
disagreeing
tablet,
for the
laptop.
first
You heard
time
me
I've
right.
seen ever on the
And then
show.
O, zero
Wow.
down payment, zero
That's
closing costs on a brand new
around.
mortgage,
Here's
and then
Blue
P and
Large ready to
Q.
go. He
P is a
says
beautiful
that
refi, and Q
the
is an $8,000 stimulus
the
check.
decrease of inflation is not going to come to next
So there you
year.
go. That is
Okay,
$300,000
that's
stimulus
Boulard
right
out of
there.
St. Louis.
Law,
Daily out of
Americans,
San Francisco
and U.S.
yesterday
states
said
and
no.
U.S. territories.
She's seen the rent
SSI,
down.
SSDI,
Not in the data,
SSA,
but from the local
veterans,
communities,
low
which is
income.
where she sees the live data.
Married couple, 150,000
Then
less.
we had,
Single individual, 150,000. 50,
then we had
75,000
Wallace.
less. Go get it right now.
Waller, my apologies.
Fast stimulus.
That Governor
5 checks per
Waller,
month.
Christopher Waller, yesterday
18
said,
months. You deserve it.
I don't
Do
really
it
know.
right now
I
while
don't
it's
really
still
know
around.
whether inflation's come down.
And
I'm
you
looking
advocate
for
for
that
it, and we
PCE
got
being
it.
released on December
Those are
11th,
your beautiful
which will
stimulus
feature
checks
live on
again.
the channel.
Step
He says,
one,
I need that
go into this
personal
video,
expenditure
join
index number
the
released
channel. channel.
Number one.
Have you joined the channel?
Welcome
What are you waiting for? It's just a few dollars to become a member.
About reading too
it's just a
much
few dollars to become a member, and you could be holding all
they all agree with him on that.
Incredible information.
I don't know how sustained this deceleration
then
consumer
go into that
prices
incredible
will be.
membership
Okay,
newsletter
that-
and start grabbing these incredible
Lawler.
checks. Let's go over
He
how this
says
works,
even
starting
if the
right
data
now.
was good, that
Step one,
daily
go into the
sees,
video,
I don't
join
see
the
if
channel.
it's sustainable.
Step two,
as going
go to
down
his website,
month after month.
news.lalate.com.
But I won't be making a judgment call to see some more data.
That website is
including
at the
XPC
top of the
report and
chat,
next jobs report. Again,
the pinned
I don't
comment,
see why the jobs
and the
report
description of this
helps him
video.
in his
That's
analysis.
the newsletter.
I cannot
The
emphasize
newsletter is
enough
at
that one report does not make a
news.lalate.com
trend. It's way too early to
top of the
conclude
chat, the
inflation
pinned comment,
is
and the
headed
description of this
sustainably
video.
down. They all
It's a
agree on
password-protected
that.
newsletter
Inflation's not
website, and the
sustainable
password is
now,
sent from
but
me
isn't
to
down
you
at all.
on every post
Here is my analysis.
that is posted all
and I'm
throughout
not
the
a fake
day
governor, but here's
on the
my
channel in
analysis.
which you became a member.
Inflation has really
So
not
you're watching
come
this
down
show, Evenings at
sustainably
LALATE,
down or even
at 6 o'clock,
slightly down.
5
When
o'clock,
you look at the component
5:30,
parts,
it'll say,
what was
hey, there's a new
down
show,
in the
Evenings at
prior
LALATE, airing right
CPI
now.
number that
Current
came out last week.
password. Here it is.
3 numbers.
There you go.
One,
It's that
used
simple.
car sales.
As soon
Not
as a
even
new video is
car
going out,
sales.
I get to send you an
Number
alert.
2,
Brand new
apparel.
password. The
Well,
password
that's
is
pretty
updated
obvious.
daily
Number 3,
at about 9
medical.
a.m. Sent out to you
Every
throughout the
other
day.
component
Almost sent out
to
almost
inflation
100
of that
times per
CPI
day.
number
Grab that
was
password,
up.
go right into that password
Gasoline,
protected newsletter, start getting those
energy,
commercial checks. ABC,
the
E through K, L to Q.
groceries,
Because this is the
rent,
primetime show,
all
we
the
can
other
go to the
components
other
of the
stimulus
CPI
checks
was up. In
right
fact,
now.
the CPI itself was up.
Stimulus
the CPI was
check
up month to month and
R
year to year.
is
So
a
when
lot
you're saying,
of money.
you know what?
Stimulus
It's a good
check
report. I
R
want to see
is
more
a
data
lot
that
of money.
shows that.
It's the employee tax
No, let's be
retention
very
credit.
clear.
And if you had an
The
employee on
totality of
staff
the
when the
report was an
pandemic
up number.
hit
The components
in
of the report,
2019,
the
and kept them on staff in
99% of them were up,
2020, and at
only
least
2 or 3
one of
were
the quarters of
down.
2021,
So
you're getting paid an
where is
insane amount
anything
of money.
up? Well,
And all the
that's what
details
data
of that
is
money
doing.
is in that membership
And I agree
newsletter.
with
It's
her.
the employee
She's
tax
looking
retention
at
credit. It's
live
an
data.
insane
She's
amount of
building
money.
the
It can
community.
be, some cases,
So
over
get
$500
ready
million.
for the second half. I'm going to ask you
Become a
what
member.
you're
It's
seeing
in the
live
newsletter,
data.
and also
But let's
reach out
get
to
some
taxpayer,
stimulus.
which explains this a
Here
little bit
we
more in
go.
detail to you.
Let's start with those federal stimulus.
Unemployment
checks like
stimulus.
Kimberly Romano got.
And
We're gonna go
PEBT
over checks A,
stimulus.
B, and
Only
C.
on our
And
evening shows.
This is big
Let's go with
news,
those right
and
now.
It has been law.
First,
since
unemployment.
this year. And
If you are a
see what's gonna
W-2
come up
employee
in
who
the
has
second
been
half with the
fired
balance of power
anytime
in the House
recently,
and
what do you
Senate,
do?
understand
Step 2,
oh boy,
step
I'm
1,
gonna get that
file the
LA
claim.
stimulus right
File
now.
the claim
I'm
with
not
your
gonna sit
state's
around
Department
for
of
something
Unemployment.
else because this
It'll
is
ask you
the
3
reality
questions.
check right now. And
Were
lots
you
of
a
those checks.
W-2
Those first 3
employee who
checks
has
are A,
been
B, and C,
fired?
passed by Joe
Answer
Biden
yes.
in the month of March. And let's go over those
In
incredible
the
checks
scenario?
right
Absolutely.
now.
W-2 employee
Check A
fired.
is a
Date you're fired,
$6,500
put it
to
in.
$12,000.
That is actually willing to work?
every
Yes.
US state.
Able to work?
Single
Yes.
individual,
Done. The claim will be
$75,000.
approved.
Go get it.
That's
Marry a couple,
straightforward.
$150,000.
Date you're fired, willing to work,
How do you
able to
get it?
work,
You
done.
go to this video.
Bet you're not done
Become a
over
member.
there.
Purple
Now
Hawk,
it's going to have you
Power
go through a
Casino
series of
VIP.
questions
Become a member
thereafter.
to LA1,
And there's a series of
LA2,
questions
LA3,
thereafter going
and
to
get
ask
the
you
newsletter from
to
any of those 3
indicate
channels, Monday
what
through Friday,
happened after you
7
got
p.m.
fired.
Pacific Standard Time.
And it's going to do with something that's called certified for weekly
Check
benefits.
A and go right in.
So it's going to start at the day in which you're fired and bring you up to the present.
Then get ready to apply
1
for
week at a
check
time.
B. It is
Certified for
$15,000.
benefits,
It's
bring
a
it all the way
full
to the
check in
present.
every U.S.
And
state.
keep on doing
this
to
is the
up
check
to the
that Kimberly
present.
Romano got.
You can stop and take a break and go back and continue it, and you go back in
Here
time,
is
of course.
Frank Mancuso.
If you've never done this
Look
before,
familiar? It does.
There's a lot of money.
Mancuso got 18 months of mortgage.
If it's 15
18 months of
weeks,
high-speed internet.
it's a
18 months
lot of
utilities.
money. It's your
From
unemployment
check B.
stimulus.
Again,
And it's law.
That is about 5 checks a month
PBT
over
checks
18
also
months.
heat up tonight's
See
stimulus
the
as
trend
well.
line with the channel?
If you had
Yes,
children
nearly 80
who are
million
normally
checks.
paid,
Frank Mancuso, that
normally
was about
fed by the
$10,000.
schools
When you
for
run
their
the
meals,
numbers for Kimberly
or given
Romano,
discounted
it
food
comes
from
out to
schools
almost
for their meals.
20,000.
And those children had to stay home during the pandemic at any time.
The same
Well,
payouts, but
now
it was
you're
a
going to
little
get
bit
checks
more,
for
nearly
that.
$100,000.
Because you had to pay for
3
their
different
meals
viewers,
at home
3 different months,
rather than the
and
schools
the same
provide
success
for
story.
free or discount.
Go right in this video.
That's
become a
called
member and get that
PEBT
incredible check
checks,
B,
and those are still coming out from
congratulations,
states.
Spelly got
Details
check
of
A,
that
I
coming
forgot
to a
mention.
brand new show on this channel.
But you're not done
in
there
the
yet.
next
You
few
can go to
days.
check C. This
So
is for
big
rent,
stimulus for
utilities, mortgage,
2023.
assistance, and more.
Stimulus checks
Why
A,
do
B,
you
and
want
C,
this?
E to the K, L
Because
to
the
Q,
utility bills
USSI,
are
SSDI,
through.
SSA,
They are
veterans, low income,
69%
unemployment
to the
stimulus,
latest
small
inflationary
business
report.
stimulus, children's
And up
checks.
20%.
What are the
10
most
to
delicious
20%
items of
month
that?
to month.
And
And
the
we're just at the
MFCs,
first month of a cold,
the big checks,
long winter.
$500,000 for small
Go in this
businesses,
video, become a
the
member,
children,
and get that
home
money
repairs,
for
the computer, the
rent,
car.
utilities, and
Why would you
also
not
mortgage
become a
assistance.
Purple Hawk?
In the membership,
Purple
newsletter
Hawk, Purple
tells you
Power
who to
Casino
call,
VIP, just a few
places,
dollars to
what
become
to
a
say,
member.
and how
And
to
guess
say
how
it
much
for
money
this rent.
is available for you.
And that
over
amount of
$300,000 of
has been
stimulus
gotten by
is
viewers
detailed
of this channel for
in
a
the
long
membership
time.
newsletter.
Since
For
2020,
just the price of a
this
few
channel has
dollars,
gotten viewers,
the
and
price
you
of a
have gotten
hamburger.
$50
You get access to
million
all this incredible
from
information
all these
in that
different
membership
items.
newsletters.
You
Become
want
a member
$30,000 of
right
rent?
now.
Go get some checks. See.
It pays to become a
Congratulations,
member
Nancy, all the way up to
because
do you want
the details of all this incredible stimulus in that
membership
membership newsletter is
utilities?
far more than the
Congratulations, Margaret
price
Owens,
of a membership.
Lynn Glenn, and all the live shows.
Far
she
more than
got
the price
14
of a
months
membership for a lot of people.
Lots of you.
There's a
Again,
lot
14
of
months
stimulus
utilities
in that
for
incredible membership
14
newsletter.
months of rent
And the big
in
second half, we're going to go over
weeks.
more
Here's Mark.
about
He's at
why it's so important to
$6,500.
do things
His brother-in-law
correctly.
got $15,000.
And doing things correctly involves also
$250,000
crypto
over 10
and
years
Wall
for
Street.
Snap.
And the big second half, we're going to
Combinations
look at
attack. Nisi
what's
was
going on
23,000,
right
she went to
this moment
50,000.
tonight.
Marcus at 32,000.
Inflation,
then
well, new
100,
inflationary
166.
concerns as well. well.
And Lorraine
what's
was at
going
105.
on?
She went to
Well,
155.
we'll be looking at a
And,
brand new series of reports coming out
Russia
just in the last few minutes,
thereafter.
which is
What are you
Treasury yields at the
watching?
highest
Well,
levels
you're
in 3 months, and
potentially
potentially for a
watching one of
larger
two
rate
channels.
hike
You're either
on the
watching
Federal Reserve. The
LA1 or
2-year note is
LA3.
surging right now.
Yes, LA
It's
is
a nice
America's
broadcast
number one most
on a
watched
beautiful
financial
evening.
news channel
The
in
10-year note is
America
up as well
for this
dramatically.
subject matter.
And then
But
our
number
coins
three
are
overall
going
for financial
really
news. Now, there's three
fascinating
channels,
moves of left and
LA1,
right.
LA2,
This was earlier today.
LA3.
These were our breakout
LA3
coins
is
on Mornings
about
LA. Did you
Wall
watch that
Street
show? I think you
and
did.
food. LA2
And
is
let's jump
about
in the live
humor
chart and you
and
see
about
my live
stimulus.
reaction to the
And
situation
LA1
as well.
is the original
One chart,
channel of it all.
great.
That features it all.
One chart,
And starting
red.
today,
And
you
boy,
can watch
they've been very, very
Afternoons
dramatic
LA,
today.
now airing at 3 o'clock.
And let's see how
Taped
dramatic
live
they've been.
earlier
This is the
in
one-day
the
chart.
morning on
Let's go over the
LA3,
1 week
which you
chart.
may be doing
Yeah, look at
right
that big
now.
free fall in the last 2 hours.
Become
That's Bitcoin when it's
a member. Go
high
to this
as
video and join
nearly
this channel,
25,000
as
early this morning.
thousands have done
And
every
Decentraland
month,
is
because
really
this
at
is
the
big
edge
money.
of going red
And the
right
leadership
now.
of
Will
the
it be red by
Democrats
the second
and
half
the
of tonight's
Republicans,
broadcast?
House and
We
Senate,
jump into some
give
breakout
you
coins and the
more
opportunity to
why
big,
you
big
wanna get
sums
this
of money. I'll
right
show you
now.
how to make
I'll
a
explain that to you with NSC checks coming up in the big second
19%
half.
on your
Coming
move
up in
tonight
big
from the
second
shores
half
of Santa
is the
Monica, California.
continuation
It's
of
all in that
FCC's
incredible membership
and
newsletter.
inflation
It
released
heats up
tomorrow.
tonight's show
What do
in
you
the big
do?
second half.
You go onto this
A
video,
market rally is
channel.
underway, and I'll go over
Then
what you
hit
need to
that
know for
subscribe
this market.
button. Then
A lot of
make
money
sure
and
you
a
have
lot of
all your
excitement.
alerts set to
What a big show we
all
have
on.
tonight. I'm so
Have your alerts
excited.
set
here.
on
So much
for
to
all
detail,
three
and it's
channels,
all
because
in that
three
incredible
channels
membership
will roll out a
newsletter.
lot of new
Become a member
programming
and get ready for
which
all
is
this incredible sums of money
that new programming
in the big
starting
second half.
right with this
From the shores of
show.
Santa Monica,
And
California,
with
the
that,
golf
let's
tournament
get
is
ready for the
also
big second
nearly
half. But
complete.
first, let's
We're
jump back
chucking
into the
back to the
market
Palisades
markets,
Riviera to
what
see what's
we're
going
looking
on
at as well.
with
The market's
the
also
major
digesting
battle
the home builders
for that
numbers
win.
that came
It's
in
down
yesterday.
to John
I mean, this
Rahm,
one is a number
who is
you can
currently
project
17
because
under
we've
through the
seen
9th
this
hole,
before.
and Max
In
Homa,
fact,
who is
10 months
15 under through the
before.
9th hole.
The 11th
It is
consecutive
getting
month,
really
11th
close. Of course, Tiger
consecutive
Woods is
month
the host
of
of
negative
the Genesis
numbers
Open
for
that
the
I'm
housing
referring
market
to,
came
which is
in
by the shores of
yesterday.
Santa Monica, California.
And home
I'll be back with
builders'
you in 60 seconds with
confidence
this
is
and
now
more.
at the
It's a
lowest
huge
level
show
we've
tonight.
seen
It's
in
very
nearly
exciting.
10
It's brand
years.
new.
That
and
housing
it's
data
just getting
was National
started.
Association of
I'll
Home
be
Builders
back with you in
released
60
yesterday,
seconds as
and
we
it was
jump in the
the
latest
11th
details of what's
consecutive
going
month
on
of
with your
downward trending.
economy, your stimulus,
Let's jump into the important
your
part of the
crypto,
report.
and of
It
course,
showed
major breaking news
that
coming on some
home
stocks
builders
and some
cut
inflationary reports
prices
minutes ago. I'll see you back in 60 seconds.
26% in the month of September. In the month of November,
If you want money
released
right
yesterday,
now,
they
not
cut
5 days from now, and not
37%
5 weeks from
of
now,
homes.
then reach out to
Are
the
we heading to
community
50%?
page.
I
The
believe
volunteers
it's
can
possible.
help you find
This
that
is in
money
view
for
of
rent
all the
utilities.
inflation.
That's at news.la.com/community.
No one is buying.
The community
without
page
an
features a series of
affordable
volunteers who are
rate.
viewers
Your
like
fixed
you.
mortgage rate now.
They can help you find
7%.
rent,
I had predicted that earlier.
utilities,
That's why. Most
SNAP,
predicting is going to go to 8%.
food benefits,
And this
mortgage
is discretionary
assistance,
spending is really
and help
not
you with
there.
eviction
That's why
moratorium
Target's
questions
cutting
as well.
$3 billion of
Their
costs over the next
Facebook,
3
Twitter,
years.
and Instagram
And says
individuals
that the
reach out to them
pressures
and
of
indicate
lack
the city
of
and state you're
consumer
from,
spending
and they'll get back to you shortly.
is actually
That's
still
community
apparent
page.
right today.
Volunteers
That's
working for
Target's
you,
Chief Growth
viewers
Officer,
helping one
Christopher
another.
Hennington
Stay
in
with
a
LA
brand
for
new
more.
comment. She says, it was a precipitous decline in the third quarter for Target. In fact, we're still seeing those trend lines.
Join
in the early part
LALATE
of the
Daily
month
for the
down.
excitement of the
And yes, you're
new
thinking to yourself, but wait a
LALATE
second,
live
Fed with Macy's
daily.
beating,
The excitement starts
Kohl's
on
missing,
mornings
Target
LALATE at
missing.
9 a.m.
It's a very, very confusing market. Walmart beat and then Lowe's beat as well. Apparel's not doing well.
Home LALATE
What about
returns
other
at 11
discretionary
a.m.
spending?
daily.
How are some companies bringing in the consumers and housing? Other companies not. Discretionary spending for higher income individuals like Macy's rather than the Target. Very confusing.
And then afternoons
We don't have the
LALATE
Dollar
at
General
1
Dollar
p.m.
just yet, but we're forward. But we did have the discount retailer like a BJ's reporting
Join
today,
us
and
daily
that was
as
a
the
beat.
excitement continues
Confusing?
live from Santa
I'll talk more
Monica.
about that
On
and my
LALATE.
analysis of the big second half. Plus, we'll be jumping into the continuation
And excitement
of
continues
these federal
right now for the
stimulus
shores of
checks,
Santa Monica,
those
California. As
inflation
this
relief
graphic is
stimulus
heating
checks,
up
the
right
lifetime
now,
stimulus checks,
this big
and an
line.
update
Treasury
about
yields
next
are now
stimulus checks
rising to
in view
the
of the
highest
breaking
levels in
details
3
from
months
Nancy
right
Pelosi
this
and
evening, amid potential for
News
larger
Speaker
rate hikes for the
of the
Federal
House,
Reserve.
Kevin
The
McCarthy. I'll be
10-year
back with
note
you
rose to a 4.718% tonight, and the 10-year rose to a 3.92%. Those are both the highest levels we have seen on this channel since November 2022. What is the significance of this major bond rally tonight? It's breaking news on a big evening. Final round action from the Genesis Open by the shores of San Diego, California is underway. Let me go over the significance of that Treasury run right now. Treasury yields, of course, mirror inflationary concerns. If you believe that rates are going to go higher, then Treasury yields are going higher. Without going into the issue of the yield curve inversion, which confuses some people, I want to tell you, these Treasury yields are getting very fascinating, and their movements left and right are really getting very dramatic right now. Let's look at those numbers right again, one more time. The 3-year note is right now at its highest level in over 2 years, practically, since November 2022. That 2-year note is now at 4.718%. That's really high, folks. The 10-year bond is now at a 3.929 right now. Again, the highest level since November 2022. What is the concern? The concern is more interest rate spikes from Jay Powell and the Federal Reserve. Likely to happen? Absolutely. And why is the bond yield moving so dramatically? Because they believe it's not priced into the markets. And when it's not priced into the markets, they want to assess the risk. And they want to assess the risk by trading up the note so that if it does happen, that we're already at that point across the board. Do we see anything else indicative of that tonight? Let's jump over some stocks in just a second, but first let's go over some crypto. Is crypto impacted by yield curve inversions? Absolutely. And yield curve inversions impact everything across the board. The day started with Bitcoin relatively flat at a 24,000 valuation, Ethereum at a 1,600 valuation. They were flat when we went on air this morning. Decentraland at the time flat as well, at about a 71-cent pop. These were our breakout coins of Sunrise, all in that membership newsletter. Have you become a member? That membership newsletter features your breakout coins every day, which we'll go over those in a second. But where are we right now? Let's jump on some live charts right at the time of this broadcast, which is 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time on a beautiful Sunday. This is a live chart right now. So this is the Decentraland right today. It is a green one-day chart. It was red on afternoon. If you want to pencil this in, slightly green because the one day is now slightly popped up. Basis. Afternoons, Here's BIT. If you watch the afternoon show, which aired right before this one, BIT was slightly 8 a.m. red. Now it's slightly green. About 11 o'clock. And what's going on? Let's jump in the chart right now. I am with you. That is the 1-week chart. Let's go to the 1-day chart. Okay, the 1-day chart is very much red. So let's see what happened to Bitcoin over this 24-hour period. The time of this broadcast being taped is 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on Sunday. Later in the day. Right now, Bitcoin is trading down for the day. It's red. And that incredible 24,500 now is the continuation. Start of the day where now the 24,600 were done by Joe. So it's down for the day. Back in the how high did it go? It went all the way up to almost 25,000. That was on our morning show. And we were really excited at the time of that breakout for the upside. But by that time I was taping the afternoon show, you saw this happening with me. I had a live show on that time as well. And suddenly Bitcoin was falling apart. $4,000. Breaking under the 25,000 support level. Tonight, where is it across the board? It's testing the $24,000 support $2,000 stimulus check of one day. Here, what is the 1-week chart? Gives us more indication. 1-week chart, we are green for Bitcoin. But where's that support level? It's clear around here, 24,000. Yeah, because then we go. We break under 24,000, we're going to 23,000. We break under 23,000, we go all the way over to 22,000. That's 1 week. Let's go to 1 month. Pause here, because I don't think I've ever made this very clear. When we're going through E through K, a lot of checks are absolutely available for you break under it, you can fall all the way to 22,000. 3 month. So if you got things going on, you see what's going on. This little thing at the end here. What you're doing, don't hold it. Yeah, go all the way to 22, 23. So what do I think is going to happen on Bitcoin? Let's then go tonight, to stimulus Sunday evening. Bitcoin generally rallies up. People Sundays, one another. Trades down on Saturdays. If you've been watching this channel for the last 2 years, was watching the show. It's clearly trading up right now because you see that little pop. Let's go into a 1-day chart. He says, "Yes, I got that." And there you go. So it's clearly trading up right now. Oh, it went back to red for the 1 day. Brand new laptop. Don't you love that? It's clearly trading up right now. But it's barely holding its position. And I also told him. Now let's jump into another coin to see if it's indicative of the whole market. Decentraland. His motivation 1-day chart inspired green up. Who's watching this channel? Pop at the end of the day. Yes. What happened? See that pop at the very end of the day, right here. How come went from 71 went up to 72 right now? The tablet. 1-week chart. And then Lynn Glenn was watching. She said, "Yeah, I got a nice little pop this morning. Got a very nice pop this morning. 74 did not hold it. Wow.
And that's the true.
And now for the 1 month chart, it's actually heading negative, red for Decentraland.
Debut show right
so
now.
if you've been watching this channel the last 2 years of my crypto coverage, this is what we've generally seen on the channel. Coins generally start to trade up on Sunday afternoon and trade very much down on Saturday afternoon. So let's see if that plays out again tonight. It'll be very fascinating. We'll check back in tomorrow morning on live on air on Mornings LA at about 9 a.m. We'll see if that happens across the board. Why is this so important? Because we've had a lot of Sundays in a row, almost 4 Sundays in a row, where we're testing those lower support levels on Bitcoin, and we came out clear. We almost broke under them, and right now we're testing again. Don't want to keep on testing that lower support level every day on mortgage and then stimulus P 3%. And the issue is that
and a Q $8,000.
We're getting close again. We're getting really close again.
There
whether it's Essential or whether it's Bitcoin. Here's what's at issue is that is
$100,000. Smallest check $8,000.
the 1 week chart.
2 days.
And if we do not hold that support,
2 days,
you see how low we can go
by the end of the week.
Yeah.
And he got
3 month
money. More about
and you see how clear that is. We have a pop at the very end of that chart for the 3 month for Bitcoin. If we don't hold that support level right now, we go all the way back down to here with 22,000, 21,000. There's a big difference between 24,000 and 21,000.
It's just
that's $3,000 drop. We don't want to drop again
this
at all.
Continue to grow.
And we have tested this almost 3 weeks in a row on Sundays on LALATE. That's why you don't want to miss the weekend shows on the channel, especially when it's your stimulus and it's also your money. Because BID is testing those Sunday support levels once again. Indicative of that over for Decentraland. Let's look at Decentraland. Let's look at another coin right now. Here's Decentraland. I'm in the chart with you. 1 month. Very, very close. Very, very close. 1 week. Ooh, that just happened. That drop at the end just happened. Wow, I cut back and forth between BID and Decentraland. Getting really, really close.
Thing that you need to know, which is inflation.
So this is why your Sundays
these are from
critical
states
for watching LA, and your Sundays are so critical
learn about them
for your
the
coins.
Membership newsletter.
Now let's jump over to some income movements across the board. We're trying to find some coins that are breaking out today, and where are our breakout coins? We started them this morning on Mornings LA, and all in the membership newsletter. Why do you want to become a member if you're into crypto and also stocks? Because this is in the membership newsletter. Every morning, you'll break out coins. What are we looking for breakout coins? We're looking for an opportunity to make some money and get in and get out. Income, not investment, income. And our approach is the following. A coin that is over 50 cents, preferably over $1. 2, that is up 15% for the day, potentially even more. And 3, done it before with a coin. So we want to get into a coin that's, let's say, maybe $1 up, a dollar coin that is up, let's say, 15% right now. Get in and get out, make our 15% for the day, and get out, and do it again, maybe with the same coin or another coin. And if we do it with the same coin again, that's even better. Burn has done this for us before. So has Wrapped Fill Coin. Wrapped Fill Coin started the day up 19%. We've had a run on this coin before in a one-day run. It's a $8 coin. It makes total sense to go in and get out. We're not holding it long term. Burn fits our profile. $1 coin, up 27% early today.
It's absolutely incredible.
Perfect sense across the board. Asterisk next to both of them because they are breaking out across the board today.
You're wondering about this.
How do you find those coins?
And I want to make full disclosure.
Step 1, go into the video, become a member. They're in the membership newsletter, updated daily at news.la.com/newsletter. Become a member and get all this incredible access to incredible information. The password is delivered from me to you Monday through Friday, shortly after, passwords delivered for me to you every day in all the posts on the channel that you become a member. Go into that incredible password protected newsletter website and look at the breakout coins happening right now so that you can get on the path.
I also thought
some more income.
Time yesterday that there was a possibility.
It pays to become a member. It's a few dollars to become a member, and you get all this incredible information for you left and right. It also features your breakout coins and your most incredible coins of the day, and these are some of them. Wrapped Fill Coin was featured on this morn's update to membership newsletter. Why do I like it? It's an $8 coin. Good. It's up 19%. Better. And it's had a run like this before for us in one day. Perfect. you're a candidate for us to
what
stock.
you
Burn.
are going to have
Also featured in the membership
is
news this morning.
2 different
$1 coin,
points of
great.
life on how to deal with situations.
Up 28%
And
this
either
morning,
agree to do
great.
something
And it's
together
had a
or
run
do
before.
nothing at all.
Perfect.
Number
The membership news are
they're
also
not
features
gonna
major
limit
coins and where
anything
they're
that's
going
out
across the
there. So I
board.
wanna
So
make
you don't
very
want to miss
clear,
any of these
FSE and
details left and right.
ISE and
Become a
LLC
member.
are not going to go away.
Why
despite
would
what
you
they're doing,
not
because
become a
they don't have
member?
enough people to approve
Access
a
to all those
removal
incredible
of
stimulus.
something.
Months and months and
I know
months of
that's
stimulus
confusing,
checks.
because I get-
Brand new
they
computer,
don't
tablet,
have
free internet, laptop,
a majority
guidance
in
on
the
your
House
breakout
and Senate
coins,
political
opportunity
party
to
to
stock those
remove
coins,
an
opportunity to
FSE,
make big
remove
moves
an ISE,
across the
remove an
board.
LLC. That's not gonna
And
happen at
also
all.
this. Let's
So,
jump into the latest details
what
of what's
is
happening
going to
with the
get
securities and
passed
Wall Street tonight.
and what is
So tonight we have some
absolutely
other
not
major
gonna pass.
elements at
And I know
issue,
this is gonna
and
be
those
totally
are those
different
comments
than
from Federal Reserve Governor
First,
Michelle Bowman, who
all
believes
the
that
Bernie
the
stuff
Treasury
not
is going to
gonna
go
get
higher.
passed.
Of course, they're going to go higher.
Dental
They're
vision,
still trying to get a
hearing, lowering the
2%
eligibility age,
target
all
for
that
inflation. Haven't gotten it
Medicare
yet.
changes
We had some corporate earnings that
now.
came in after the market closed.
two,
DoorDash
First-time
up 7%. The stock,
$25,000
after it had reported a
policy,
revenue
not gonna happen.
beat
That's
and
just
upper
a blanket
guidance.
check.
The company's fourth quarter revenue came in at
Blanket check
1.82
like that.
billion,
$25,000
higher than
for a brand new
expectations of
home.
1.7
Number
billion,
three, the CTC,
and their
$300
losses
a month
were
for children
greater
under
than
the age of
expected.
17, lifetime
Texas
capital
Roadhouse,
now.
however,
Republicans
dropped
will not do
5%
that.
after it came
What
in
about the
with
cause,
quarterly earnings and revenue below predictions. Revenue came in at 1.01 billion, missing analysts across the board. DraftKings gained 6% after market
This is really
after posting a per share loss
It is,
and revenue.
really
That was a little bit
to
much in
read.
point with what they were looking for.
I'm gonna
And
do that
Moderna was down
collectively,
6.7%
something
after
else in
its
just a second.
influenza
What about the
vaccine
unemployment
passed
changes? Doing an FPC
with mixed
or
results
POA
in clinical
or,
trials. Applied Materials also
PEBT.
added 2% after it posted
Hard to
the
say.
latest results.
But
Its
certainly would not
earnings
be
were $2 a share,
because
and its
we've
revenue was
already got
6.74, beating
And
expectations
then what
across the
about the
board.
business grant?
Big show, big
Absolutely.
broadcast. Let's jump back into the
Absolutely.
latest
That's
details of what's
gonna
happening
happen. That's
by
the
the shores of Santa
Republican
Monica, California, the
platform.
Palisades
Absolutely.
Riviera.
EIG
So John
grants are
Rahm
absolutely
at the
back
17th
in
hole
full
right
form or
now is
more.
9 under.
Business
He has a
deductions and business
Actually,
breaks and
through the ninth
business
hole is set
write-offs.
through the through the 17th
Yes,
hole.
yes,
Oh,
yes.
just changed again.
That is absolutely very much.
Say it again. It keeps on changing.
But wait a second, that's Republican.
John
That's
Rahm
the
is
Senate,
still in
that's
first place.
Democrat. So here you see how it's
and
working
through
out.
the through the 10th hole, he's 16 under.
My analysis.
Max
And so
Homa
analysis
through the
is not
11th hole
You have
is 16
Democrats who
under,
are going to want to
and
search
are now
Max
tied
Homa.
with Max
Republicans are
with
going to want
Rahm.
things, and then
So
there's gonna
Rahm
be
and
more
Homa
business
are now tied
the big
at 16 under,
progressive platforms.
but
that
Homa's
are
only in the
here.
16th hole.
Not
Rahm
happening.
is
Not
on the
happening.
10th hole.
Not happening.
We
children
also
getting
have a
checks for
few
18
golfers
years.
back a little bit
Not happening.
further
Yes, it's
at 15
gone.
and 13
That's
under.
just
Tigers
not
further
gonna
back
happen
across
in
the
any
board.
landscape. What
This
about
is
something that sort of
exciting.
makes sense
Palisades
for a short
Riviera
period of time
Genesis Open.
that
been around since
that
1926.
solves
It's changed
certain
names
ills.
over the year. The host
Yes.
is Tiger Woods. It's a
Now,
par
I want to make
71,
something very
and
clear to you because I don't think
Rahm
you
has
know
been
everybody. You, I was
impressive.
not
Max
today,
Homa
just
especially
recently.
impressive
There's
as well.
really two fractions.
And boy,
of the
it is now a
Republicans and
1, 2, 3,
Democrats,
4
just like
golfer
those two
race,
fractions of
and
the
there is
Democrats.
less than 3
One
strokes
fraction
between
of
the
the
4 golfers.
Republicans want
Tiger
to
is not in
stop
the top 4, but he's
spending
doing
on
really well.
anything.
The total purse
Another part
is
of the
$20
Republicans
million.
want to really focus on
And full disclosure,
nationalistic
I had 2
things
choices:
like,
to be with you tonight and recording, or to be on a
tariffs
golf
against
course
China
and watching
without
all
blocking
this.
borders.
A golf
So they're
tournament
focused
that
on
I have
nationalism
I've
more
reported
than-
from
than
as a golf
spending.
reporter on scene
What I want you to
before.
understand
It's a lot of
is that
fun
it's
to report
very,
golf
very
on
fluid
scene and in the
situation.
press
Don't say
room.
no,
It's
no,
a
no,
lot of
no
excitement.
on
I've done it
anything.
before.
Unless it's
But
something
ultimately, I
sort of
chose to be
ridiculous,
with
like
you
20 years
because
of checks.
your
That's not
livelihood
gonna
is
happen.
more important than
And
the
also,
results of golf, at least
puts
from the shores of
the
Santa Monica,
value
California. It's
of
golf and
change
also stimulus. As one person asked me earlier today,
you know why.
is the stimulus in the shores of Santa
anyone
Monica?
that
The stimulus
sat
is not in the
around
shores of Santa
and just
Monica.
waited
I'm by the
for a
shores of Santa
sorta
Monica.
maybe,
California. So is the
sorta
golf
maybe,
tonight as
sorta
well.
maybe. That
Everything you
sorta
need to
maybe
know,
is
and it's
very,
all
very
deliciousness.
sorta
I'm
very
so
baby
excited
right
you're
now
here, and
because
let's see who's going to win
no one really knows
in the
what
next
the
few
Republican
hours.
platform is
It's
gonna be.
clearly
No
going
one
to
knows
be
what the
Rahm
Democrats'
or
platform is gonna
Homa.
be.
I
And that
think both
all
of them
the
are just
checks that I
incredible
have for you
people.
here
Incredible golfers, and they have
are
very,
now
very
so
different
much more
ways of
valuable
winning.
than anything
Tiger's been
before.
very, very impressive as well.
Anyone that just
in
sort of
this
said,
tournament,
"Oh, it happened this way," well,
from,
that
from
way, which was
start to
now
finish.
3 years ago,
A lot of
is
deliciousness and a lot of excitement, and we're just getting started. The programming continues throughout the night. 3 live shows. It starts at 4 o'clock with
it's very, very up
Crypto Wall Street Live on Channel 3.
So anyone who tells
5
you
o'clock.
yes,
this show on Channel 1
makes the value
LALATE Live, and then 6 o'clock Stimulus Live on Channel 2.
FSC,
Everything you need to know, and the programming continues throughout the new week.
lifetime
in the new morning, make
NSC
sure you
again
become
in the next few weeks.
a member.
Maybe
Get all those
not,
incredible sums of
because
money.
at
You
this
deserve it.
point
It was passed for you. You deserve all the sums of money.
even
Stay
what
informed, stay
public
focused.
platform
Keep on
will be.
pouncing. Make yourself so
And
proud.
they don't even
You're making me
know
very
yet
proud.
at all.
Do everything you're doing and do it even more.
Let's go back.
Stay informed, stay focused, and stay with
Let's go
LA
back
for
to the
more.
market to see what we're dealing with right now. Dow is relatively lost. If you look at the numbers across the board, we have a split market right now. The Dow has turned the other direction. So the Dow is up, and now the Dow has slid down to 8 points. And this is as GM is now reporting that the profits may be comparable to gas vehicle profits by 2025. Do I agree? Maybe, maybe not.
From Wall Street to Main Street,
the economy
this
remains
is LALATE.
It's a major night as evening's LA heats up on 3 channels, and the stimulus is here. And it's also an incredible membership newsletter. Have you become a member? In tonight's broadcast, we're going to go over these 2023 stimulus checks for you. SSI, SSDI, SSA, veterans, low income, stimulus checks A, B, and C first in this broadcast. Then we'll take a break, look at that incredible membership newsletter right here at news.la.com/newsletter. Then we'll go over the continuation of those checks, E to K, L to Q, and then children's checks, small business students, and then the big second half of the breakout coins. The latest details on crypto Wall Street tonight heats up left and right. Here are tonight's major coins. Wrapped Bitcoin up 19% right today. Burn up 27% as well. And if you've been watching broadcasts on this channel all day long, because they've been all new, you've seen this. Whoa, my goodness. Look at that drop. That is literally in the last 5 minutes. That is essential. And look at Bitcoin. That is literally in the last 10 minutes. Huge. This morning we have a major run up on coins, and tonight, major run down. We'll go over the latest details of what's going on. It's all in that incredible membership newsletter. News.la.com/newsletter with those incredible stimulus checks. We'll go over these checks, A, B, and C for Joe Biden. Then we'll go to the incredible newsletter after stimulus check C, then E to K, L to Q. These are 2023 stimulus checks for you, SSI, SSDI, SSA, veterans, low income. We're going to go over the huge checks, MSC, and how do you get them? In the membership newsletter. We'll go over that at stimulus check C, become a member. And this broadcast will go over the major monthly stimulus checks, MSC, and how to get them